Hello viewers, welcome to Nature and Entertainment on TV RC. My name is Oedokun Adedoyin Samuel, and with me in the studio this morning is Mrs. Fisola Adejumo, all the way from Nasarawa. Welcome, ma'am. How are you doing? Welcome. And the topic for us today is causes of breakup in marriage. So, what are the causes of breakup in marriage? Why there is a breaking up becomes rampant and becomes the order of the day in a relationship these days. These are some of the questions we'll be throwing to our guest, and she will do justice to these questions. So, Mrs. Fisola Adejumo, so why do you think couples get tired of each other?
Couples get tired of each other. The question is wide.
Okay, that's all we have here.
Narrow it down anyway. Because when you talk about couples, you talk about people that are married, that are intertwined. I think that's the name. Couple. Couples together, right? Okay. Back to your question. One of the reasons why couples get tired of each other is they forget the time of little beginning, like when they started, as when they were dating, when they were courting. You know, most of the time, once you get married, just conclude that she's now mine, he's now mine, we're together, what am I looking for, what am I showing up, and things like that. And it's not supposed to be so, because if you want to remain together, you have to do those things that brought you together in the first place. Like chatting, talking, holding of hands, writing of letters, cuddling, and things like that. But we've forgotten about. Some people sing when they were cutting, but now the song has gone down. No more songs.
Maybe they have exhausted the song they need.
For you. You know, example, men can walk miles to locate their loved ones. Then, but now you can't even take simple sacrifice. Why? You know? And same thing with the woman too. They dress smartly, they dress in a romantic way. Let me use that word. But now, all those things, once they get married, they forget all those things. Then another thing is, most of them don't share hobbies together. You know, we need to have like minds sometimes. What I love doing should be an interest to you. What you love doing should be an interest to me. I should be interested in what you love. Let's do things together. Let's play ball together. Let's do tennis together. Let's go gym. Let's go drink together and things like that. It's no longer there. Then some of them never have arguments. They believe argument is a fight. Meanwhile, it's healthy. Do you know?
I don't know what you're saying.
Coming together, arguing over things and getting cleared on matters is very important.
Okay, without arguments, it means that the matter cannot be clarified at times.
It cannot be clarified at times.
Okay.
Meanwhile, some people see argument as fights. Once they're arguing, oh, it's okay. No one wants to lose out, no one wants to win. And that's not the essence of argument. Like, seriously.
Just to see the impact, just to see my own side, listen to my own side, and
yes.
your side. That let us bring
let
it
us
together.
just bring it together and agree at a point.
At the point,
Thank
and let's
you.
take the fact out of it, right?
Beautiful. But some persons want to always win the argument, like, no, it is my, okay, no argument, I agree on. It's not true. They're already taking it personal. Yes. Then clear communications. It's very important. Communicate clearly, dialogue together. It helps a lot in marriages. Then neglecting.
But do you know that some couples, they find it difficult to communicate to each other, either because of work, because of this schedule, yes, as you said, or differences. You know, they find it difficult to, I don't know, just maybe they don't just have the taste. The taste is not there. You know that maybe they're out of words.
I don't believe that. I don't agree with that.
That maybe they are out of
Before
words.
they get married, they've been communicating.
Yeah, you know, before we get married, I will try the best I could to sugarcoat, to do the best I could so that I will get into my den at the end of the day.
Sugar-coated mouth now.
And because the sugar coated is already in my den.
Oh no, that's not true. Because at that point, it's believed that the love has gone sour already. If they can't communicate.
They
There is
shouldn't,
always
it
a
means that
time.
couples shouldn't run out of words.
Yes, out of words.
So they should become.
Gist. I used to hear some people say she's my gossip mate, is my gossip mate. You always have things to say. Yes, you should always have things to say.
Okay.
Time
Yes.
is not a problem.
Yes. That's true. So it means that we should all become a poet. Like you know how to form poet for your wife, for your husband. You know, when you watch these American movies, even at times you remember the English movies or Nollywood per se. So there are some of the ways by which you can never run out of words. Like your husband just come in the evening while you hug her, you wake up now. Just tell me how was the day? Your shop, maybe at work. So just gist me what happens at your work today. You know, things happen on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But when you get to the sense that you just come, you hug, your food is dining, tomorrow the same item, the third day the same item, the fourth day, even you know when it gets to a certain point in time that you be able that you remind his word.
Yeah.
You know that good morning, you have good morning. Good evening,
how are you?
How are you? You know this, how are you? So you're prepared for
what do you say? And
for,
you already know what he's going to say.
What he's going to say and the response.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that real communication is very important, and is the footstool of all relationships,
Yes,
which is
very important.
Very important. Very important. So is that all you still have more?
Let me just add this. That's neglecting emotional intimacy.
Wow.
It's very important. Emotional intimacy. Create time for yourself. Seek after each other's emotions. Pets. Care for one another. It's not until you come together. I don't want to say for that.
No, you can say for that. No, this is a relationship talk. It actually is a relationship talk. So you can just for a clear understanding, so that these things, so that people will get to know. You know, it's not something that you can say that we come in next to tomorrow to have this kind of program again. But today, you know, people that are watching it today, they might not be able to watch it tomorrow. But whatever you say now, maybe it's good. Maybe that will be the remedy to what they are passing through, and this may be another way out for them. Even some people might be thinking of breaking up with their husband right now, or maybe spouse right now, or any other way. But whatever you say here right now can even justify what they will do. So you can, if you're free.
For example, like what I was about to say, emotional intimacy matters a lot. It's not until you come together to have sex that you are emotionally connected. No. Sometimes you hold hands. Sometimes you might not have reason to touch. Just touch, pat. You understand? Peck. Reassure. Do you know I love you so much? Do you know I still love you? All those things have a lot to do with marriage.
So these are some of the things that you just want to put dancing into your cupboard or your bank. Let me tell you the fact. It's not fetch you money there, but now it can fetch you a lot. It's fetch our heroes. It fetches a lot. So that is we're talking about emotional intimacy, right?
Yeah.
So you know there are some other ways by which you can connect spiritually, emotionally with your loved ones, with your woman, with your man. It's not all about sex. It's all about communication. It's all about sharing of hobbies. It's all about partying, cuddling. You know, doing silly things. You know, it takes to a time that you just say yourself doing silly things that. Okay, for example, right now, let me cite this example. You know, I watched it maybe 10 years ago that the husband wants to go into the kitchen. He put on his wife's clothes. I'm using that kind of stuff. And the wife also put on her husband's shirt and just put it on. And you know, I just picture it that how can anybody just come into this kind of marriage? Can anybody just come and intrude into this kind of thing that
it's difficult.
It's very difficult because you wear my clothes and I wear your own clothes. You know, that intimacy is even there. That's emotion and the rest.
It means a lot.
It means
might just
a lot.
look like child's play, but it means a lot when it comes to
In marriage, there is nothing like child play.
Mm-hmm.
In marriage, you can be fool.
Mm-hmm.
They can call you a fool in as much you are happy with it, and it's one of the things that hold your marriage.
That's
See,
true.
you are good to go. So thank you for that question, and I think you know, me as a small boy, I just try to do that. So okay, let's go to the second question. To the second question, because we want to link these two questions together so that we now ask how to fix before we go to fixing. But I want to highlight some of the because we've talked about why do couples get tired of each other. So now let's take a look at the causes of breakup in marriage. What are the causes of breakup in marriage?
That list is endless.
Endless.
It's endless.
Well, we don't, because of our time, there is no endless here.
So many people have their personal reasons for breaking up, and it has to do with age too. Yes, we have young couples, we have middle-aged couples, we have old couples. Sometimes you wonder, they've lived together for 50 years, why are they trying to break up now? They've lived together for 20 years, why are they breaking up? And some just 2 years, 2 weeks, months, and they're breaking up. So it varies with age and personalities. And we have commitments.
Commitment.
Yeah. Commitment, we have infidelity.
Like when we're talking that commitment, you see that maybe the person is not that really committed to the wife or to the husband, or in the aspect of as in there are so many areas by which commitments can show up. Like in times of trouble, are you committed to your husband when maybe the wife has an ailment or a disease?
It's actually why.
Okay.
When we talk about commitment, you can talk about commitment to your vows.
Okay, yes.
Some don't even feel committed. They are not committed to even their spouse. For example, so it's rampant in the aspect of male gender. Once they get married, you sorry.
You can continue.
Yes, don't take it personal.
Males are watching over there, and I know the head of this
don't take it personal. You
is also
notice
in
that once couple get married,
okay,
you see it obviously in the lady more. She's responsible, she's committed, she carries it on her head like it's gala.
We also go out there to provide for the means of the house.
Yes, that's part of commitment. Okay. You see those guys outside, nothing has changed about them. Nothing. You don't even know if they are married. That's commitment. You don't even know. Some of them it's not about ring. Some of them don't even use it. Some of them, they still hang around. You can imagine a guy getting married to a lady and say, you have to break your sin. You have to break your sin because I don't want those guys to start calling you. You have to cut up with your male friends. You have to reduce your communication with your uncles,
you want that
your
to be
brothers.
Secure.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
But when you come to the guy, you see the guy in beer parlor, you see the guy with girlfriends.
Now you're just trying to wear away time.
Really?
Yes.
I understand. You see, they hardly want to take sacrifices. That okay, now I should be responsible and married. They just believe that, oh, thank God I'm not married, I will get home, I'll meet food, somebody will wash my clothes, and it's not supposed to be. But the issue of commitment is why.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So thank you for that. So
marrying too young. Marrying too young. When you don't know your left from your right. You don't know what to do at that point. Maturity varies, right?
Yes.
So when you come, there's maturity, there's marriage maturity. When you marry too young, without having that understanding, you definitely break up.
All right, just give me. Is there another thing before because my manager has been signaling to me because of our time. So do you still have any?
Conflict and arguments.
Conflict and arguments.
Okay. Then substance abuse.
Okay, substance abuse.
Yes.
Like drugs.
Like you married a drunkard, you marry someone that is into drugs, and so many things like that. It has a lot. Then lastly, very important, domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Yes, emotional, physical, verbal, very important.
All right, thank you very much. Just between just for 30 seconds, is there any way by which we can fix this thing? So
we can fix it in a way that let husband and wife be friends. Yes, okay. Very important.
Wow. So friendship carries it all, and thank you very much for coming to this program today. I'm very happy, and I know that maybe next time I'm going to see your face on this program once again. And our viewers at home, this is where we draw the curtain on nature and entertainment on TV houses. Stay tuned to these TV stations. Bye for now.
Bye.